Welcome back to From the Pages of Wrestling, the March 1951 issue. This is Volume 1, Number 3. The magazine is still establishing itself. The tone is earnest. The sport is presented not as spectacle, not as television drama, but as discipline, craft, and physical culture. The pages carry the seriousness of a publication trying to legitimize and elevate wrestling at a time when its public image fluctuates between admiration and skepticism. The editorial opens with a defense of the wrestler's character. The editor addresses public misconceptions directly. Wrestlers are not portrayed as thugs or carnival attractions. They are framed as trained athletes, disciplined competitors, men of conditioning and willpower. The writing leans heavily into respectability. There is a clear effort to align wrestling with amateur sport and classical ideals of strength. The message is direct. These are men of character. Wrestling Whirl. Shorts about the mat sport moves quickly through brief updates. Results, regional notes, developments across territories. The style is clipped, efficient. It reinforces that this sport operates across cities and states with regularity. And then comes Let's Wrestle by Charles L. Smith. This is instructional, technical, the language is precise. Basic holds, positioning, leverage, balance. The article reads like a manual rather than entertainment. Emphasis is placed on fundamentals, stance, grip, counter moves. The tone encourages discipline and repetition. Wrestling is presented as a skill earned through practice, not improvisation, not showmanship. New Faces from New Places by Lee Goodnow introduces emerging wrestlers. The framing centers on background training, amateur pedigree. The emphasis is on athletic credibility. These are not caricatures. They are presented as competitors stepping into larger arenas with ambition and preparation. Popularity ratings of the champions offers evaluation rather than hype. The editors assess reigning champions with measured commentary, crowd reaction, performance, drawing power, reputation. The ratings concept shows that even in 1951, debate around champions is alive. Who resonates? Who dominates? Who carries prestige? Then the magazine turns to history with the story of Ed Strangler Lewis by Joseph Weider. This is myth building. Lewis is presented as a towering figure in wrestling's past. His toughness, his bouts, his influence. The article walks through career milestones and persona. It does not rush. It constructs legacy carefully. The continuation of the feature deepens the portrait, rivalries, endurance, impact on the sport's growth. From American catch wrestling, the issue pivots to global tradition with sumo wrestling, the fighting spirit of old Japan by Reg Park. The piece explains ritual, discipline, hierarchy. It frames sumo as ancient and honorable. The cultural respect is deliberate. Wrestling is not limited to American arenas. It has roots worldwide. Yukon Eric, The Colossus of the Klondike by George J. Fowle profiles a figure defined by size and persona. The language is dramatic, but still grounded in physical description and competitive credibility. The continuation maintains focus on toughness and presence rather than theatrical embellishment. Then comes the comparative analysis. Can a boxer beat a wrestler by Ben Fisher? This is presented as legitimate debate, striking versus grappling, conditioning differences, strategy. The article argues through logic and hypothetical scenarios rather than spectacle. It reflects an era where cross-discipline comparisons are treated as serious inquiry. The regular department from the desk of by Joseph Weider reinforces the publication's mission. There is pride in promoting wrestling alongside bodybuilding and strength culture. Weider's influence is visible. Wrestling is framed within a broader movement of physical excellence. Throughout the issue, advertisements connect wrestling to that larger strength world. Weider publications are promoted heavily. Bodybuilding magazines, muscle building guides, subscription bundles. The language promises improved physique, increased power, greater confidence. Subscription forms encourage readers to commit long term. Back issue offers invite collectors to build complete sets. Address change notices remind readers this is a serious periodical with structure and circulation. The advertising tone is aspirational, strength, health, discipline. Even outside the articles, the message is consistent. Wrestling belongs to the realm of athletic development. March 1951 reads differently than later decades. There is no flamboyant persona, no national television catchphrases, no corporate wars. The emphasis is on legitimacy, training, and history. So the magazine positions wrestling as both sport and heritage. This issue feels foundational. It is careful, it is instructional, it is proud of its athletes, and eager to defend their integrity. See you next time. Farewell from the Empire State.